Al, you there?
Then I am.
Al?
Can you hear me, bud?
Well, why the fuck do you sound like... Oh my god, what's going on?
Oh, hold on.
Alright, now I should be normal.
I can't remember the guy's name you sound like.
I didn't realize I must have accidentally pushed one of the voice mod buttons.
Gentlemen,
What's up, Bob? How you
all
doing?
good at the hood?
Are you in the library or are you in your ship?
I'm currently in the ship. I'm almost to the library.
That's what I figured.
My audio quality gone to shit.
You can definitely tell when you're in your ship compared to when you're in the library.
The warp does not like me. Because I keep calling it a bitch.
I was going to be in my ship. But I decided to say, fuck Walmart. I'm using 45 minutes of PPTR. I'm going home.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, because the shop closed at 7, but they wanted us to stay till 8.
Time to leave,
What?
time to clean.
I already cleaned the shop fucking today because I had no cars for like 3 hours.
Is your
Oh,
ship
Bob
breaking down,
can
Bob?
say,
God damn.
Bob can agree to that.
Yes.
Yeah, we sat outside for like fucking 45 an hour just sitting here talking because there was nothing at that time.
I think he forgot to put his Geller field up.
I think so too.
Hang on. I had to shoot Commander.
Jesus Christ.
Better?
It's a lot better.
All we heard, I think the demon was coming back.
Yeah, it sounded like the demon was coming back.
Yes, I shot him. Astartes shotguns are highly effective. But you start in on any of those audiobooks, buddy?
I'm already a chapter and a half into the Horus Heresy.
Nice.
Although I did forget it at home because I woke up late.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually wake up at like 9 o'clock. Woke up at 9:30. Screamed, "Fuck! I gotta be at work soon."
Those days are the worst. No breakfast, no fucking time to do fuck all. Just go, 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 go.
Yep.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, just had just enough time for a shower and then in my truck and go.
Good times all around.
I don't even really have anything except to paint. What am I gonna paint?
How much further did... Oh, I got something new, Kyle.
You have
Can
something
you guess
new?
what it is? I bought something new.
Yo, you bought something? What'd you get?
Ink blade. Well,
And what
Gretchen,
else?
It's built as a shadow sword. The anti-Titan variant.
Oh.
Yeah, an anti-Titan tank.
And I am currently on the market for an Ursula Creed model. And another Bane Blade, because I'm going to turn the next one into a Storm Hammer.
Oh boy.
All of it's done in the style of the Ultramar Auxilia.
AKA it's the
Those Space
Ultramar soldiers.
Yes, they're actually qualified as veteran guard regiments.
Exterminatus.
God Emperor, our undying Lord, and by the grace of the Golden Throne, I declare Exterminatus.
I declare Exterminatus.
With this, I signed the death warrant of 1 billion souls.
Gotta be one hell of a choice.
Go on a little bit.
Okay. Well, it is time.
Hang on, gotta still get into the library.
Bob just arrived into the librarium.
Well, as Bob makes his way to the library, I will start the beginning, opening, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Alright! Welcome, everybody, to the Art of Lore show. Live at the Art of Lore studios, I am your Farron artist. Your very no-talented, blind, colorblind artist.
It's because he's 60 million years old, guys.
Oh, boy. And I
Grandpa's
have,
old, leave him alone.
I have with us our Amigos Explorator Alan and our
How's it
Codicea Bob.
Hello.
And I think Bob is almost in the library and ready to give us our more, as we all can't get enough of it, our Space Marine lore.
I can already hear people rolling their eyes and wanting to say, somebody send another DM off the Codicea.
Jesus Christ, I forgot how loud that fucker was.
It fit too well. We're talking about Space Marines, so there we go.
So Space Marine yell.
Bob's getting attacked by a demon again.
I feel like he's trying to speak to us.
So what are you painting this on, Kyle?
I know your name is Rogar. Yes, I know you're a disappointment. Now fuck off.
I'm just gonna work on my sisters some more since I got my custom paint scheme for my sisters, so I'm gonna keep working on that up until I get that other knight built, and then we'll start working on that. I guess I'll just start working on kill teams, considering we are going to be doing a little narrative tournament next Saturday.
And
What?
people can we should put a poll up to see who people think is gonna win.
Well, once I get everybody who I know is going to be in the tournament, I can do that. I'll do it in the table talk section.
Clown Bao did agree he is coming.
Okay, so we got Bao and the Harlequins, so I'm going to write that on the list. We also got Kevin with his Tau. He's bringing his Tau boys. We have Jared and his Orcs. I'm assuming you're coming with your tech priest.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so then I'm going to write in Bao. All right. If it's uneven, I will play with the sisters to open a slot to make it even because you guys keep crying about how the Necrons are broken.
I'm sorry, but when I kill a Necron and it comes back next turn, that is fucking broken.
You got tabled.
I killed like 3 of them, and they pop back up next turn and then kill an orc. I'm going to lose that battle.
They keep popping up like daisies.
Yeah, you don't even gotta use a CP, which you have to use in the actual table. You gotta use somewhat in the fucking table, in the actual tabletop.
Details.
But no, just like, oh no, they're back. Why? Because go fuck yourself.
It's details.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh boy, oh boy. So I've just got to figure out if who else was it gonna be? So we need to see if Chris wants to, because he's got the Coordinate Demons.
And Chris.
So Chris is there, and then I don't know if Bob wants to join.
I think he's still setting up his Fox communicator.
Yeah, he's getting the Vox going. But I don't know if he can do it or not, or if he's gonna work. I don't know what his schedule looks like. And didn't you say his brother has Chaos Space Marines?
Yeah, he has a Black Legion.
Well, maybe his brother might want to play.
I don't know. His brother's kind of like him, does nothing but work.
So I've heard there's a lot of working over there.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna get a hold of Chris and see if he wants to join. We got Harlequin Bao. We got Kevin and your other friend.
Tau Kevin. They got the new mech boy Jared.
I can see. I actually have a guy at work. He might be able to join. I could talk to him.
Oh, you got another Warhammer buddy over there?
Yep. He works in the electronics department. Name's James.
Okay.
He's also chaos.
Of course, he's chaos.
And guess what? Guess what faction he is? Oh, chaos.
Black
What?
Legion.
No,
Death Guard?
World Eaters.
Oh, okay, there you go. Well, he's probably excited they're getting all their new stuff.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Angron, and that man's face lit up.
Oh my god, the Angron model looks so good.
I kind of want it. I just want them to have it.
I want it just to have it.
Can't wait to pull him out and beat Robot Girly Man, or as I like to call him, Raw Butt Jelly Man.
Jesus Christ, that day.
Excellent. Can you
Yes.
survive 37 mortal wounds?
I mean, if he hits first, he might be able to.
Maybe.
That's why now you know why I bought a shadow sword. It's an anti-fuck that device.
So you bought him just to kill Angron.
Yes.
It's my anti-Angron weapon. It's like
Fuck you, fuck that, and go couch.
oh my god, it's the whole reason I got it, just to fuck Angron.
Yes.
That's
I'm
funny.
not dealing with that bullshit. No, chances are the next loyalist Primarch is gonna be broken as shit.
Who do you think this Loyalist Power Branch?
I heard someone was, I don't know if it's a leak or someone was just saying shit, but I heard the Lion's supposed to be coming.
So the lion, the next person gonna wake up from a nap is the lion, who is underneath the blood. What's the Citadel? The Rock. I have a feeling though, if fucking Robot Gilliman decides to go down there, and all they're gonna be is repent, motherfucker! There's no such thing as a fallen. That's what they is. Make him repent.
Grabs the idiot. I'm gonna use you to now beat my brother conscious. Are you ready?
Go down there and bitch slap him up. Wake up, motherfucker! You Dark Angel, fuck!
Now it's not the time for a nap.
Out of all the fucking loyalist Primarchs to be doing shit, you just down here sleeping. Get the fuck up.
At least Dorn is dead and Russ has disappeared into the eye. What are you doing?
And Jagatai Khan is currently going Mach 40 in the goddamn webway.
He stopped trying to figure out where he's at.
He's like, I don't know where I'm
That
going. I'm just gonna go
motherfucker's
this
so
direction.
far gone down the one-way road. It's gonna be a while to come back.
I imagine him going like Mach 30 down the fucking webway for 40 years. Next thing he was like, I'm lost. Go this way now.
I guess I'll go this direction now.
All I know is, I know for a fact that Dark Elder have to collapse at least one way out of the webway because of him.
You think one? I think multiple.
At least one.
Anybody watch One Punch Man?
One punch.
Remember the part where he was in spoilers, by the way, if anybody watches this. Might as well just mute yourself now. Remember the part where he was in the spaceship and he's fucking punching walls trying to figure out where the fuck he's at?
Yes,
I definitely figured Jagatai Khan's doing.
probably.
Just like, where the fuck am I? Bam! This way exit? No. Okay, gotta go this way.
Fuck is everybody?
Where the fuck am I? Free!
Go this way. All right. Well, I'm gonna go that way then.
I'll find you assholes eventually.
Alright, so, what are we talking about today, Bob?
The Vulca Fenrica. The Wolves of Fenris.
So this is the furry episode.
Yes. Expect a lot of them jokes.
I am already changing the name of the thing.
But we can't really give them much shit. Of all the legions, they're actually one of the few who have actually done their job very well.
Hey Kyle, check the name of the stream.
Oh god, what'd you name it to? Oh boy, we're gonna get some.
What?
We're gonna get some Space Wolf hate, just like we got Dark Angel hate.
I gotta see this shit.
This episode's gonna get thumbs down.
Space
Probably.
furries. Space furries.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong though? Fucking Furries! Oh god, Kyle, you need to. I need him to watch text to speech.
Yeah, I have not seen that. You keep telling me about it.
No, don't worry, Kyle. Saturday we're gonna be watching. So we're gonna be watching text to speech.
We'll put it on in the background as we kill each other in Kill Team.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of which, Bob, I don't think you heard. Are you available this Saturday? Not, yeah. Aww.
Next Saturday I should be. Maybe.
I told you not to close.
I don't have a choice.
Yes, you do.
That sucks. We're gonna do a little Kill Team tournament.
Well, enjoy, guys.
So we don't got to worry about the golden bananas yet.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about Banana Men.
So fucking. You think the Necrons are broken?
I want to actually see the Necrons versus the bananas.
It's not even fair.
I don't know. They might win due to pure fucking attrition.
No. You say that, but no. Kyle knows.
Let's say, have you seen the stats on the goddamn Banana Boys?
I see the stats of banana boys, and I still think there's a chance.
I don't.
Anyways, back to Space Furries. I'll try and keep us somewhat on track today.
You're gonna try, you're gonna fail.
Probably, but I'm gonna try.
The Volca Benrica, as known as their own world derelict. As such, hey, I had to mute the goddamn stream. It's weird hearing my own voice still. They are the Sixth Legion, raised at by the Emperor, and they are. How do I say this? How do I say this? They are one of the few legions or chapters that basically is anti-authoritarian.
I love hearing about the months of shame.
Why? Because it's about the fuck around and find out for the Inquisition.
For the Inquisition and the Inquisition, the fucking Grey Knights, the Minotaurs, and the Red Hunters.
I'll say, didn't they like fight the Grey Knights or something because the Grey Knights wanted to do something and they said no?
We'll talk about that later.
We'll get into the months of shame in this episode. I promise you. Even if it has to be the last thing I talk about,
Okay.
I will get into the months of shame.
So I will find out. Okay.
Yes.
It's the great part of the lore and the great. Well, there isn't really books covering it. I wish there fucking was.
Okay,
No,
so we'll figure that out eventually. Okay, I got you.
The Space Wolves are very anti-authoritarian to the point where they have butted heads with multiple imperial organizations. Not limited to the Inquisition, the Ecclesiarchy, the Administratum, and the Tech Priests of fucking Mars. They've all butted heads with these idiots, and they've won every fucking time.
Because there's a reason why they're called the Emperor's Executioners.
Exactly. We'll get into that. Before fuck. Nah, I won't cover that yet. I realize
Fucking
Jeff.
ads. Sorry, I gotta say, hot shot hockey. What ads? Motherfucking ads.
Hell yeah! We Twitch pros now. Poor Jeff.
What is this shit?
What's this ad bullshit?
Sorry about that, Bob.
No problem. Since the days of their inception on Terra, they've always stood apart as a group of shock force that rivals even the fucking Blood Angels and World Eaters, or the Warhounds and the Revenant Legion at the time. And their specialty is not really rapid assault, but it's hunter-killer tactics. I will find a foe, I will pin it, and I will kill it, so that its example will fucking clarify everything else. They are a very ferocious legion. They tend to perform melee tactics, but are not afraid of just saying, okay, let me just pummel the shit out of you with bolt rounds, because fuck you and your bullshit. Were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, so they're not really dumb enough to be like, oh, me throwing my people at this ain't gonna work. All right, time to love the spicy burritos.
Yes.
Time to do the eat chills.
They're actually intelligent. But the Legion
Surprisingly.
really came under its might when it was reunited with Lehman Russ on Fenris. Lehman was actually, I believe he was the third found Primarch. First was Horus, then the second, and then Lehman.
Oh, Cicero!
I don't care about the Alferis book before you mention it, Alan.
Cicero's here. Oh boy.
Oh
love
God,
it. I love the Alfarius book. Okay.
it's a pack of fucking lies. Let's be honest.
No, it's
Alferis
not.
even says it is.
See, Alferis is saying he lied about it because he doesn't want you to believe it, but it's really the truth because he's playing 4D
Why?
chess.
Yes, it's a lie.
No, it's actually the truth that he wants you to believe is a lie, but it's actually the truth because it's the truth. He doesn't want you to believe it because he's saying it's a lie.
Shut the fuck up.
I am Alfarius.
Yes, exactly. I am Alfarius.
And the Space Wolves actually held a very, very special title and job in the Imperium. Whenever there was a nut that the Emperor wanted cracked in a particular way, it was the Space Wolves who got sent to it. A world has rebelled against after given Imperial compliance. That was the Space Wolves. So, let's put it this way. Say if a world went, yeah, we'll join the Imperium, got all its benefits, and went, fuck you, we're not paying taxes. It was the Executioners who came.
Until it was actually then the then the Night Lords.
Well, that's if the world was being a pain in the dick and you wanted it to surrender.
The fucking Night Lords.
I
we're
quote-
just gonna take all their ball sacks.
And I quote, send in the 8th.
Oh God, Jeff.
Nightmare. Hang on a second, I gotta fuck with the old box cast or something is not right.
I feel like I should get rid of that mainly because we're trying to be family somewhat friendly.
Family friendly. Do you understand what the hell we're talking about right now?
We're not talking about Celestia Sun.
What now?
I guess it's true. It's not a Slanesh episode.
Oh God.
Hang on, I'm about to do something.
You just said fuck. Well, there's a difference between saying fuck and then going straight up Slanesh.
Codex Astartes does not support
Oh,
this
there it
action.
is.
He brought out the Codex Astartes. Oh God.
Space Book says this is bad.
Why Volsworth the Executioner? Let's see. Guys who love rulebook, guys who loves religion, guy who likes Horizon. Wait a minute, Space Vikings? Might work. Pretty much, yeah. You're not wrong there, Cicero.
I guess the Emperor really didn't have a lot of options in choosing. Who would have said that really totally kick your teeth in?
Yes, and that was their shtick.
You imagine sending in Logar? Oh God, no! He's gonna sing the psalm! Oh God!
He's gonna do nothing but sing Heinz.
I repeat this. To be fair to Logar, he was, I believe, the first one to kill an Avatar of Pain.
Hey, Frost! Wait,
Oh, I had the whole gang here.
so you killed an Avatar of Cain?
Yes, and he did it in the greatest of fucking ways. He channeled the Emperor's divinity and then beat the shit out of it with his own divine might. The quote, I believe the quote was, he was coated in a nimbus of golden light while chanting hymns of wrath and rage.
Oh boy.
So
He became basically a battle priest.
So what you missed for us is we're talking about the Space Wolves, also known as fucking furries.
The Space Furries. Gotta get that Black Crusade going.
So it's also often hinted that is the 16th Legion, and we are still we're almost there.
Wait, Logar's is the 16th?
Nope, the Black Legion is.
Oh, Black Legion. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm way off.
Logar, let's pray. Gilliman, according to the art of war. Mortarion, I farted. Russ, let's kill them all. Angron, am I?
Mortarion, I farted.
I mean, this is all right. He ain't a thinky boy.
He's not off. He's not that far off on that.
Anyway, anytime a Legion got out of line and wanted to be brought back into line, it was Russ who was sent. Perfect example being Angron. After the Emperor said, hey, quit using the fucking nails. Russ was sent to what the fuck is that thing flying across the screen?
Yeah, it's a dead tech priest.
Yeah, it's that tech priest.
Anyway, where was I?
We have
Oh, yeah.
emojis now. A couple of them.
Basically, when Russ went to Angron and told him, "Hey, you really need to quit using the nails. Let's go back to Terra. We can figure a way to get the ones out of your fucking head. I'm certain Father and his space man, but his big brain thinking can find a way of it. Fuck you. Excuse you?" And Russ fought him to a standstill. Yes, Angron, big angry boy. And it only ended after Russ fucking shattered his chainsword. I think it was Kraken Maw. And Angron lost his first axe, which was known as the Widowmaker. It was at that moment.
So
It was
edgy.
at that. Yeah, it was at that moment Angron realized the Space Wolves had all surrounded them and pointed all their heavy equipment on his World Eaters. Russ hadn't fought him to a standstill because he couldn't beat him. He'd done it to prove a fucking point. That mindless tactics will only get men killed stupidly. Angron did not go back to Terra to get the nails fixed. But he took Russ's lesson to heart and started actually using some form of tactics.
Oh god, he taught him.
Yes, he somewhat did. Because Russ has always been seen himself as the big brother. It's his job to put his little brothers in line and get them working proper.
And
Hey.
he failed at that.
He actually did very fucking well.
There's still problems. There's still problems.
Yes, but he actually did fucking well for that. To the point where during the Horse Heresy, the main target of Horus's fucking wrath was to do everything he could to grind down 2 legions in particular. 1,000 Suns, if Magnus had sided with the Emperor, there was no way he was going to be able to win, and grinding down the Space Wolves as much as possible. Because he actually was concerned with the wrath of the folk of Enrica. Because he knew Russ would just simply, I don't give a fuck about losses. I will charge your fleet, get into teleporter range, and I will stab you till you come back to your senses, stupid.
There's one thing that's more terrifying than a space marine boarding your ship. That is a space wolf boarding your ship.
I'd say the Imperial Fists actually do it pretty damn well themselves. But yeah, there's nothing more terrifying than Space Wolf boarding Terminators, fucking breaking in your shit with with frost blades, aka a power sword and chain sword mixed together, and going, "Swiggity swooty, I came for that booty."
Well, hot damn.
Did you say a power sword and a chain sword?
Yes, that's what a frost blade is. It is a mix of both.
It's a
Oh,
power
God.
chain sword.
It's a power chain sword.
Yes.
I
Unless they
still-
changed the lore recently.
I still prefer the power chair.
The power chair.
Listen, you angry marine. Fuck off.
That's what we call foreshadowing.
Oh, I see what you're playing at.
We'll talk about Angry Boys next week, believe me. And that is, gentlemen, what we call in the business foreshadowing. But basically, they've always maintained a certain title of the Executioners. It is hinted that it was Rust and his legion that slew the 2nd and the 11th Primarchs. To the point where and Lehman hates this job. He legitimately does, because as much as Rust puts on the fear of a "fuck this, I am the manly man, I am the Viking who will split your skull," he legitimately loves his family. He drinks openly. Let's put it this way: when him and the Emperor reunited, his challenges were a eating contest, a drinking contest, and then a brawl.
I gotta say this really quick. Cicero, we'll put this. I know what's more terrifying thing. Imagine a bunch of demon-possessed Marines with big celestial gifts boarding your ship, shouting "No mercy, no condom."
Oh my god.
Oh god! Oh my god!
We gotta make a soundbite now. No mercy, no condoms.
Oh god! And that's how we got kicked
The
off.
rubber offense, Slanesh.
Oh my, really, Kyle?
Hang Hang on, I know it's in here somewhere.
Oh God.
Hang on, I know it's in here somewhere. I don't care how many bits it costs. Where is it?
Oh God, we're about to
Oh,
have
you doing the big boy one?
Where the fuck is it?
I think it's the very last one. I think.
the very last one.
Where's repent? Repent.
Oh,
you
your
don't have
repent. The repent's in
oh,
there. That's
It's
a
the first one.
the repent's in there.
That one, yes.
I thought you were doing the dance party.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Fuck no. Cicero, you need to do this.
You forced my hand.
I'm sorry, are those Necron titties?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I think that is.
Hang on, stand by. God damn it, it won't let me do it for another 30 seconds. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yes, Russ and them. The Space Wolves, basically when Horus went evil, as we said, the great tragedy of the Horus heresy. Fuck Logar. Fuck Orpheon. Fuck Erebus. I'm sorry, I got something in my throat.
Erebus.
Fuck the trifecta of retards. Oh, can't say that shit.
Yeah, about to say you're gonna get us banned now.
Oops.
I had a slippity slip. Trifecta of assholes. How about that?
There you go. That's perfect.
There you go.
And
Family
they said,
friendly.
The Space Magnus found out, went to warn the Emperor, basically went Swedish shoe, I don't care about the door, kicked it in, let demons into Terra. We'll talk about Magnus's fuck-ups in his episode.
Magnus did nothing wrong.
Magnus did nothing wrong.
Magnus did a lot wrong, like a retard.
About to say, we're gonna have to fucking ban Bob
We're gonna
again.
put Bob in the corner. Back in the
We're gonna say
cube.
Bob's be in the cube, and we're gonna redo it all again.
I don't know. I don't know hot shot hockey. I don't know. That's why I'm trying to say he did something stupid. And he just kicked the door and let thousands of demons into the Webway project. Which also helped solve the second problem Horus was afraid of. The Golden Legion.
And justice for Magnus.
Magnus deserved to have his spine broken by Russ, and he deserved it.
Justice for Magnus.
All he had to do to prevent all the possible burning was pick up the damn phone. That's all it would have taken. Pick up the damn phone, Magnus.
I mean, he wanted to prove himself.
But I have to show off my unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
I don't think you guys understand how stupid his decision was. Because after that incident, Emperor sent Russ to go get Magnus. Go get that dumbass. Go bring him to me. He's gonna help me fix what he fucking broke because he's an asshole.
Oh,
You can tell what kind of people I work with all day where that's stuck in my vocabulary.
I would say, Bob, you struggling.
I deal with people who use that word 90% of the damn day. The hood. Anyway.
I mean, you work in downtown Detroit, don't you?
Yep.
That'll do it.
More 7 and Evergreen is closer.
You're on 7 Mile. That's right next to 8 Mile.
Yes.
That's worse.
Anyway, as I was saying, he sent Russ to go grab Magnus to help fix it. In the meanwhile, Horus sent the message to Russ going, "Listen, Dad contacted me. The order is now to kill Magnus." Okay, brother, I'll do that. He gets over to orbit of Prospero and goes, "Magnus, pick up the phone. I want to talk, brother. We got to go back to Terra. I'll plead my case with you. I don't want to kill another brother. Magnus, pick up the phone," for 3 days. 3 solar days.
And let me guess, Magnus in the corner going, "I messed up. I made a mistake." Yeah.
Not just that, blocking all communication from the planet to the fleet. So not even Ironman or any of the Thousand Suns could have gone, "What happened? Wait, let me go get Dad."
I'm sad. Don't talk to me.
Exactly. So Russ had no choice. He went, "Okay, Magnus has gone full off the clock. Oh, just like the other ones. Okay. I guess we got to do this."
Didn't he also have an issue where he kind of like he had an order from Horus to destroy Prospero?
Yeah, see, his orders had been changed by Horus to kill Magnus. And what did Russ do? I'm just gonna ignore the War Master. I know it's Forrest. He'll forgive me. Yeah.
Magnus, I need to tell Papa what's wrong with Horus. Armin, we'll send the ship? Use communications? Magnus, what? No! We'll use Warpack spam!
Who said that?
Cicero.
Yep. That shit I would.
Ah, Giggles
I'm
Dragon
approved.
is here. Giggles Dragon is our new Orky boy on the kill team.
Oh, he is?
Yes, he is entering the tournament. He believes that he can take out everybody with his orcs.
Orkwa.
He is #1 kill team player.
There we go. Yep. This is our Orc. Whoa! Oh my god, now I know what I need. Why I should have found. I'm a dunk on you.
you gotta do your Magosy duties and get a lot of those sound bites.
I know, I have so many
Cicero
things.
gave you the tools.
I know, I tried to figure out how to work it. I'm still trying to figure out the right amount of holy oils.
God damn it, you're a tech priest.
We don't invent. We don't make new shit.
If orcs believe it happens, yeah. I gotta add a tangent jar into the stream, literally.
We do, because Bob's over here fucking tapping his goddamn watch.
He already told me it was gonna be a longer episode than normal because of how big the Space Wolves are, and here we are just talking about orcs.
Remember how I told you how big the Iron Warrior one was? How it has 12 different, or had 7 ever sections?
I remember you showed me all the pages.
This one has 22.
We're gonna be here for a while, guys.
It's one of our super episodes.
So strap in!
It's a good thing I'm not exhausted.
I am.
That was a lie. I am exhausted.
Painting assembly for 40k orc boys at the moment. There we go. These are all perfect. All right.
Oh, look at that.
I know Prospero and because Magnus is in the corner crying.
Yep. So Russ goes down there to go settle the issue. It ends into a big-ass fight. Both sides lose a shitload of lives. It's how do I say this? A bit of an understatement.
Steady one. Was there like thousands, like millions of casualties?
They committed exterminatus on the planet.
Damn.
Exterminatus.
Yeah, I didn't have much of a choice there. All I can say is Magnus fucked up.
Hashtag justice for Magnus.
Yeah, Magnus fucked up.
Baneblade!
The
So,
point
Oh, Baneblade.
took a while enough for that to play. I was going to play during the bit without the orcs.
So, what happened after Prospero?
Horus decided to send 1,000. I think it was the Night Lords. Let me check one out. Yep, the Night Lords to pin down the Space Wolves.
Oh, voice has been chased to a demon.
And I quote, "What the fuck? I Sigmar the Hammer, be gone!"
Demon Kyle.
What's that?
Your voice got chased to a demon.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now
So
we
no
all
one understood you when you were saying about almost shit when I heard that.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, they managed to regroup at Terra after beating the shit out of the Night Lords. It was hilarious.
Night Lords versus Space Wolves. Night Lords lost.
Inquisition's heading your way.
It was how does I say it? There was a reason why Lehman is title his great company is known as the wolf that stalks the stars.
almost as edgy as the fucking first.
Oh, we'll get into the Gray Companies. Don't you fucking worry. They're funny fucking titles.
Am I gonna want to slam a head against my table?
Here, I'll give you a quote. We are the wolf that stalks the cold stars, and swallows the starfire. We are hidden in darkness when the light has gone. Our light is within us. We run the ruin of fire and darkness. Foes burn in our passing. That is a battle chant of the Space Wolves. I will put it in chat so we may sing along.
Oh, fuck.
Face. Old skies or whatever the fuck that's supposed to be.
It's called Skiles. Whatever. What Skiles?
Fucking Norwegian shenanigans. Anyway. Besides, really, before the fall of Prospero, their Legion history is hidden a lot. Probably because it had something to do with murdering a shitload of fucking...
Other Astartes?
Yeah. And my bad, it wasn't actually the Night Lord sent to pin him down, it was the Alpha Legion.
Oh, well, okay then.
And, well, this is actually where we see the beginning of a great warrior.
Medieval folk Viking music.
Before
okay,
this,
Huh.
the Space Wolves had run into demons, and one of the first, they started using the pack tactics. Amongst the first of the what's known as the Lone Wolves was Bjorn the the One-Handed.
Bjorn.
He actually became the equerry of the Primarch. The point where he was allowed to tell Russ to put on your big boy balls and get back in the fight.
So he was pretty much the father to the Space Wolf himself.
He was of the few Space Wolves that Russ considered kin.
Good old Bjorn.
But we'll hear more about him later. Let's just put it this way. He succeeded in murdering a not demon corn, I believe it was a greater demon of, Bloodthirster of Corn, and strangled it with its own fucking whip.
But didn't doing this cause him to go into the Dreadnought?
No. This is not what caused the Dreadnought.
Oh, okay.
He literally beat the shit out of something. I think it was, what's the name of the demon? I'll find it later. No, send it in. We'll do our own episode on Bjorn. Don't you fucking worry.
He's gonna get his own episode?
Yeah, so there is that much about the Fell-Handed.
Nice.
Oh, Kyle. What's the color you use on the sisters?
Right now, the color I'm using at the moment is Squig Orange as like the base I'm using. And then I go over it with Troll Slayer Orange to give it that like this color here. And then after that, I shade it with the Fuegan Orange, however you want to pronounce that, Fuegan. And that's what I'm doing the cloaks with. So I'm just kind of doing the whole batch right now, just getting all the Squig Orange on all the cloaks.
Not going to spoil a lot of things for Rust in the Heresy, but I will point out one little detail, or a few. One of them being he ran into a group of Dark Angels, informed them of the Heresy, and told them to gather their strength at Caliban and prepare to march to Terra to aid in its assailment. I'll let you guess what happened with those forces. They didn't come. But Rust did reach Terra. And he was supposed to actually come to
Oh god. Oh god. More blood gutting. I fucking love that blood so much.
I'm not God.
Oh. But I like doing it this way because the orange isn't like traffic cone orange, but it's still nice and bright because burn it with fire.
That's like what Scissor was saying, nice and blazy.
Yeah, that's what I liking.
Sorry, continue, Bob.
Russ reached Terra with Dorn, Jagatai. Basically, he was supposed to stay and assist, but he had made his mission. Listen, I fell for Horse's trek and almost killing Magnus, and I doomed us. It's time I right that wrong. I will go and kill Horus. And he came pretty fucking close, legitimately. He literally was given a weapon by the Emperor called the Spear of Russ. Yes, that funny little thing. You probably see the picture of Russ with the spear, the wolf spear.
I think
Yeah.
I have.
If not, I'll find a picture of it quickly. Shameless plug for the Discord.
Oh, I can.
That fucking thing.
I've never seen that picture. If you want to see us good, go into our Discord.
Bam! I fixed Nightbot to give a Discord link.
The spear in Lehman's hands. And he, mind you, this is a somewhat demon, chaos god powered up Horus. He's not as powerful as facing the Emperor and Ross or in Sanguinius. But let's remember something. Ross has charged the entire trader fleet with the Arachnacal, his flagship, managed to deep strike aboard the Vengeful Spirit and brought Horus to fight. And he came within a hair's breadth of killing Horus.
And what caused him to go poof and stop?
Horus pulled a trick.
Of course Horus did.
Horus went, brother. Like he just snapped out of a dream. Russ, already knowing about demons and shit, thought, I just broke their hold on Horus. I can fix it! I can fix it all! And that's when the World Breaker hit him in the head.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, that massive power ball of Horus's, known as World Breaker.
Damn
Hit
dirty
Ross.
tricks.
Yes, so, believe it or not, as much as we like to give Prabo credits for being a badass when it comes to demon or Primarch fighting, he succeeded where the Emperor and Sanguinius could not. He could have killed Horus.
Cicero said, bonk!
Yep, all indeed.
He got ultra bonked. Ultra horny bonk.
Ultra
Yes,
bog.
It got hit hard to the point where it knocked Horus out, or Russ out, almost to the verge of death. It took Bjorn and the rest of his space wolves to tactically withdraw, trading their own lives to save the Wolf King. And then they regrouped with Gilliman and Lionel Johnson and began their march back to Terra to trap the traitors. We know how this song and dance goes. 10 hours late. They just fucking waited 10 goddamn hours. We could have still had an emperor.
No such thing as waiting. We must charge now. For the glory of the Emperor. Charge. Bayonets.
Equip bayonets.
Affix bayonets.
Affix bayonets.
But during the scouring, it said, or Lehman took a fucking massive vengeance on them. Because fun little thing about Frost weapons and Russ's weapons, they can grant, at least in the old lore, could grant what's known as true death. AKA, if you're a demon, you're not coming back.
How?
Much like the Emperor's Sword is, Ken. The Spear of Russ, the Black Sword, or the Sword of the Emperor, the Spear of Russ, the Black Sword, the Spear of Telestro, and I want to say there's one other weapon, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the Burning Blade. All are weapons that were forged by the Emperor that can grant true death. As in, they remove a demon from the warp. They kill it completely.
Wait,
He
they actually get
cancels
rid
your
of the
Demon
demon?
Prime membership.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Your Demon Prime membership.
Or as I like to call the Emperor's Sword, hey, Nurgle, I heard you haven't paid taxes on this property for 37 fucking millennia. Huh. I guess I gotta go scorched earth to get your taxes done. Oh, Plague War.
Fucking IRS is getting fucking ruthless.
Let's be honest, Gilliman is the personification of the IRS. He never rests.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
We will not be breaks in your fucking ship with a goddamn boarding power. We will not be asking again.
I'll be asking you again. This is the fucking audit.
Gilliman's every Primarch's known for something. Gilliman is known for his immaculate tax returns. But after 100 years after the Emperor's turned upon the Golden Throne, Russ left with a quote: Listen but closely, brothers, for my life breath is all but spent. There shall come a time far from now when our chapter itself is dying, even as I am now dying. Our foes shall gather to destroy us. Then, my children, I will listen for your call, and in whatever realm of death holds me, and come I shall, no matter what the laws of death and life forbid. At the end, I will be there for the final battle, for the wolf time. And it's ruined by that last fucking word. Wolf this, wolf that. God damn it, Russ.
Almost as. And come on. Oh God. Oh, God. Why? Why? This isn't the last episode.
No, I earned another one. Hang on. Stand by. Yep, fire away.
Repent! Repent!
Repent!
Repent.
I knew that was going to be Bob's favorite. I knew it.
I put it on there perfectly for Bob.
Also, Cicero, to be fair, the Space Wolves beat the shit out of Magnus both times they attacked.
It's literally between the fucking math nerds and jocks. I have a feeling the jocks are gonna win.
Well, I hate to say it, but when you get your ass beat by a several thousand-year-old tomb-bound fucking dreadnought, he kicks your ass and throws you off a mountain. You're not a good Primarch. You're just shitty at You're not. It's not that you're a bad Primarch. You're just shitty at decisions.
I gotta say one thing though. That was Bjorn.
Yes.
You cannot judge Bjorn on the same level as other dreadnoughts.
When you're a nerd and you get within melee range of anything, yes, I can.
Fair point. Okay, fair point.
But
Continue.
anyway, we're not here to talk about that yet. No one knows what happened to Russ. He had basically disappeared off a few stories. Some say he went looking for L. Johnson, Catboy. Some say he fucking walks disguised amongst mankind, leading worlds in salvation even when they're lost, or guarding them from chaos. Some say he's with the Emperor, protecting his fallen father. Some say he went into the warp looking for the Tree of fucking Life, who says its fruit carries, who bears fruit that could heal any mortal wound.
Oh, I wonder why he wants that.
Bring back the Emperor and fucking ruin Chaos's day.
All right, hey guys, I just saw something. So sorry, off topic, but I have the very first poll idea.
Yes, that's exactly what they based it off, Cicero.
Yep, music still.
Yep, there you go.
So I have the very first poll idea. Who's the better dreadnought, Rylanor or Bjorn?
Ooh, you dick.
Sorry, I have to put this on here.
But if you really want to hear funny, the full prophecy is the Tree of Life is surrounded by a garden of pestilence and death.
Hold on here.
Am I the only one who thinks the Tree of Life isn't a fucking tree, but it's Isha?
You know, you have a good fucking point.
How do you spell Rylanor?
Ancient Rylanor.
How you spell it? I think Rylanor.
I had no idea.
Rylanor.
I had it right.
All right, and what Bjorn? Is it just
BJORN.
Bjorn the Fell-Handed.
Who is the better grandpa?
The Undying or the Fell-Handed?
So here we go. We got our first poll, guys. Which one is the better dreadnought?
You're an ass. That out there. That's a fuck it. I know who I'm voting.
Everybody vote.
I hate to say it, but I know who I'm voting.
Is it Rylanor Emperor's Children?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But anyway, well, back to what we were talking about.
Tangents! Space Wolves. Sorry.
Besides the Russ might be looking at beating the shit out of Nurgle, beating the shit out of the fat guy and taking his girlfriend.
That's something tempting you do.
Well, Russ is immune to the effects of the warp.
Ah, no, I ain't the god. Damn it.
Because Russ has some funny armaments that do funny things.
I don't know. It's made like he was kind of like made to do the fucking made to do the Grey Knight's job before the Grey Knights.
It's almost like Russ is an executioner of all things. Basically, as I should say, he went to find the Tree of Life, a font of uncorrupted warp energy hidden within the Immaterium that bears fruit able to heal the Emperor and restore him to full life. That's their quote. I like to think that he's looking for Isha. He's just gonna go kick the shit out of Nurgle and steal his girlfriend.
So yeah, he's gonna go in there, beat the shit out of fucking Nurgle, take Isha, and be like, "All right, cry on the Emperor."
Cry on the Emperor.
Because because apparently I think isn't Isha's tears are the things that can cure anything at all, even warp magic. Fuck you.
Oh, her tears are the only thing that fall to the mortal realm now. So technically, she could heal it because she's the goddess of healing and fertility. Basically, just grabs her over the shoulder like a Viking, slaps her down at Terra. What is this elf thing? You fix. You shut up. You go get a chair for Dad. You fix.
Don't you say shit. Last time we let an elf whore in here, we got Gilliman back.
I mean, fair point.
Fair point. I don't give a shit about the nerd right now. You fix.
Elf magic
Private Nurgle nerd waifu. Yep, the Nurgle nerd waifu. Yep, that makes sense right now.
For now. Soon it's going to be Russ going in, Sweetie Shrooty, I've come for the booty. But after about, I want to say it was 1 year waiting for Russ to return, Bjorn was the only one of his great company left behind to lead the Space Wolves. Something that Bjorn takes as a mark of shame even to this day. And the truth of the matter is, Russ left him because he was the only one of his company that would not fall to despair. He had already suffered the death of his entire squad, his brothers, and knew that pain, and he could endure it.
Because then they almost all die to make sure he could fucking live.
His great company? Oh no, just a lot of Terminators. The Space Wolves...
didn't his Terminators die stopping horrors from fucking killing them?
Nope, they were killed by a group of demons, by a bloodthirster. The same bloodthirster Bjorn choked to death.
Oh, so he choked to death because he was fucking angry. Like, how dare you kill my brothers?
Even funnier, the Wolf King was going for his head as well because he murdered his sons. He's like, I'm gonna kill this fucker. Russ gets there, sees Bjorn on its shoulders, wiring it, going up. They rip your head off and shit down your throat.
Zero has a good point. That's why he is so pissed and so eager for kills.
Yes.
So we're talking about Bjorn more. Are we finally getting to the good part?
Nope, we're not getting to the monster shame yet. We still even have to go about the first attack on Fenris. Basically, after 7 years, Bjorn decided to say, fuck it, I'm not waiting any longer. And began what's known as the Great Hunt.
The first Great Hunt?
The first Great Hunt. And suffice to say, it didn't go well, but they found artifacts. They found some shit of Ross's. And they kept hunting for the Lord. It was during this that Bjorn he basically took his search to the Eye of Terror himself. He went into the warp, fucking trying to find his dad. It was only then, supposedly wounded by, I want to say it was one of the demon Primarchs, that he was condoned into the adamantium sarcophagi of a dreadnought.
Speaking of dreadnoughts, we got a result. It's actually a tie.
Jesus Christ.
Was it a tie?
It was a tie.
Oh, it was!
But after that, Bjorn became basically a spiritual link of the Legion. Or the Legion. Fuck it. I'm going to say Legion because it's hinted that the great companies, of which there are 12 Space Wolf great companies, each one is the strength of a chapter.
Good night, Cicero. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right, Cicero. Yeah, if you watch the replay, I'm going to play something at the end just for you.
But after the second great hunt, it led to the recovery of Russ's armor from the Temple of Horus on the world of Rudenna on the edge of the Eye of Terra.
So Russ was there clapping
Ar-
demon booty.
Supposedly, his armor was there at least. The fourth great hunt revealed the conspiracy and foiled its attempts to overthrow the administratum in a bloody coup. The ninth great hunt led to the destruction of Gene Stealer infested fucking worlds, multiple of them on the Gehenna system.
So
And so on and so
Sermonatus.
No, took them back.
Manual Exterminatus.
Yeah, when I told you the Space Wolves are more like a legion than any other group, they are. Because
Well,
I refuse to believe the Space Wolves follow the book. Because they seemingly have way more forces that they can spend a lot easier.
they're space Vikings.
Something
I
tells
do
me
not expect
Space
them
Vikings
to
aren't
fucking
gonna
the
follow.
book.
Yeah, they're not gonna follow a rule book.
I don't think so either.
And also, I hate to say it, but when they can kick the ass of the fucking Inquisition. Who's gonna police them?
No one. Fucking no one.
I think the role is gonna be like, I know they're not following the rules,
Yeah,
but
like-
I don't feel like dying, so I'm gonna look this way.
Gilliman comes out of his office after doing taxes. Oh yes, I've created a new rule book that we should all follow. And I can just see the Space Wolves grabbing that book and just like, all right, we got more kindling now.
Well, the funny thing is, supposedly Gilliman knows. As he went to Fenris when the chapter was all gathered.
Who
After they
doesn't care?
supposedly wrote it, they had reported 90% casualties after the scouring of Fenris. And they were at still chapter strength. Gilliman looked around, looked at Logan Grimnar and went, "You are very much my brother's son." Didn't even give a fuck. It's like, I don't care. This is one of the few chapters I will allow to bend the rules.
Mainly because I know that if I do not allow them to bend the rules, I myself are gonna be face first to a barrel of me while they all laugh.
Well, the quote, as I like to say, Gilman, because the Space Wolves will put it to a drinking contest. If you win, we'll follow the rules. And not even the Emperor won that contest.
I'll say, yeah, even the Emperor lost to fucking Lehman. The goddamn Emperor.
Fucking alcoholics.
They're having the most fun.
The first siege of Fenris.
Keyword first.
Yes, because multiple times have retards thought, or goddamn it,
God damn it, Bob!
Assholes.
Asshole.
assholes thought they could take Fenris from the Space Wolves. The Space Wolves, for the longest time, didn't have successor chapters. None, because their gene seed was too unstable. They'd found a way out to actually stabilize it so they could start creating successors. And Magnus found out and immediately laid siege to the world when most of the Space Wolves weren't there. There was exactly 2 great companies remaining. With seeing how outnumbered they were against the 1,000 Suns and a shitload of cultists, they woke the Fell-Handed. And he led a masterful defense of the Fang.
Grandpa woke up, saw what was happening, and decided to spank some grandchildren.
Mind you, at this point, Bjorn is about 7,000, 8,000 years old.
Well, goddamn.
Also, how long has he been napping for, though?
That good point.
There's a reason why they only wake up Bjorn at very bad times. Because whenever you wake a Dreadnought, it gets harder to wake him up again.
Yep. And
Oh, sorry, Bob.
so basically, Magnus did end up succeeding in his task. He destroyed the research of the Hadroom priest and slew him. But he managed to cut off one of Bjorn's machine gun arm. The Fell-Handed then grabbed Magnus and beat him to death with his claw.
He's like, okay, I can't shoot you. Time for punching.
He beat Magnus back into the warp.
Well, now, son, you only gave me one option. This was gonna go easy. Now you done chose the hard way.
Pretty much.
The Fell-Handed strikes. Then came my favorite bit, the Months of Shame.
Oh, yes, finally. I love the Months of Shame.
You ready, folks? Because this is going to be a little bit of a wild time. I've actually skipped over a lot of other campaigns they pulled simply so I could squeeze this in. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
Basically, during the first war for Armageddon, when the Space Wolves had arrived at full chapter strength,
Quote unquote.
as in all the great companies.
So pretty much there's 1,000. There was not only 1,000. There's probably more.
There's probably, in my humble opinion, probably 10,000. 10,000 Space Wolves to defend it from the blood legions of Angry. And while fighting at the Davos River, the Inquisition got involved in the Grey Knights. Basically, to defeat Angron, Logan Grimnar, the Great Wolf of the lead of the chapter, lured him into a trap and signaled the Grey Knights to deep strike 100 Terminators to slay Angron. So, Kyle, you've been playing a certain game. How powerful a single Grey Knight Terminator is.
Yes.
Angron killed 99 of them.
Damn!
It took the lives of 99 Grey Knights to banish Angron.
It's kind of powerful.
Yes, he is more of a monster in melee than most people.
Yeah, just a wee bit. God damn.
There's a reason why when Perturabo beat him, he literally nothing but shoot him to death while backing away.
Yeah, he did not let Angron get into melee. His first target was, okay, break the wings, then the legs, then just keep pummeling it till it can't get up.
Because he knew probably one direct hit, he was probably going to be close to death's door.
Well, his power armor probably could take 2 or 3, but not the problem. What actually happened was the Space Wolves' assistance was not unconditional. They were told all those who knew nothing of chaos on the world would be spared, because Space Marines at all don't like throwing their lives away in stupid fights. It's hard to make a Space Marine as itself. I'm not going to throw my entire chapter into a grinder for a world you're just going to purge and then fucking resettle. Guess what the Inquisition immediately started doing afterwards?
Exterminatus.
Rounding everybody up, sterilizing them, and putting them to work camps to rebuild the world that they were going to kill.
So exactly the opposite of what they promised with Space Wolves.
Basically, the Inquisitors present voted to sterilize and quarantine for life the remaining population of the High World, even though it was generally considered untainted and ignorant of the truth of chaos. The Guard, the PDF, and all other human defenders were to suffer the same fate or be liquidated.
Liquidated. Oh, Jesus, the way that's said.
Yeah.
Well,
AKA there's about to be a lot more corpse starch in the worlds.
No, not even that. They don't even save it for that. The Inquisition ordered all of the people who had fought on the planet, except for the Space Marines, were rounded up at gunpoint and sterilized to prevent any possible chaos-induced mutations and their offspring, and put the Adeptus Arbites to work. And put in the camps across the galaxy, basically made them into penal workers for nothing more but saving their world. I don't think I need to tell you how much this pissed off Grodnar.
He was Angron levels of angry.
Greater so. I bet he could probably have beaten Angron in the Anger Fest at that moment.
God.
He basically walked to their camps where the Arbites were working on sterilizing everybody, told the Arbites to leave or die. The choice is yours. And when you have a regular Space Marine give you that choice, your option is normally to leave. When a very, very angry-looking Space Wolf with his helmet off, with the look of, please, try me, I need to beat some aggression out of something today, is looking at you, your option is only to fucking leave. He literally gathered up all the people, provisioned ships, and started to get them to leave off-world. The Inquisition threatened to shoot them down. Was basically the Inquisition ordered the Grey Knights frigate Calibria in orbit of Armageddon to destroy any troop transport to leave Armageddon as it approached the warp jump-off point. You want to know what happened? The Space Wolves battle barge Wrath of Fenris moved into interception, basically making it so if you want to shoot the ship, you got to engage a much bigger ship.
So pretty much, if you want to shoot these transports, you're gonna have to fight me. Try me, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Believe me.
me first.
And it kicked off an event a long cat and mouse event known as the Months of Shame. Basically, the Space Wolves getting these people out of the hands of the Inquisition, jumping them from multiple points, trading ships, getting them safely resecured other worlds to preserve them. And it was basically, how do I say it? It started off basically as like a Cold War. If there was a Space Wolf ship and a Grey Knight ship there, they wouldn't shoot at each other. Like, fuck this is not worth the smoke. Then came another event. It started getting increasingly fratricidal event actions, and it turned into a full-blown civil war between the Grey Knights, or the Space Wolves, and the Inquisition.
You forgot the reason why it turned into a full-on war.
Get that. It actually started kicking off before that, a little higher and higher. Grimnar, realizing this was getting bad, decided that he wouldn't. Basically, how do I say it? He called for a parley.
Oh, no. It was actually the Inquisition that called for a parlay.
Actually, you're right.
Because they remember it was the Inquisition. Because there's a. You want me to explain this part, Bob?
I got this. No, I got it. I just fucking misread my notes. They basically went, okay, we need to come together. This is turning into this Cold War is going to pop off into a hot war quick. So please, let us talk. Grimnar said, okay. He brought a frigate into thing. A Grey Knight battle barge bombarded it till it was fucking crippled. And the Grey Knight, or the Lord Jimasi Keteros, ordered basically told Grimnar he was going to surrender, and he was going to accept his terms and his terms alone. He was going to surrender the locations of every last survivor of Armageddon. His men were all going to be brain-wiped, and they were going to go on a 1,000-year penitent crusade to make up for this insult that he has imposed upon his Holy Majesty's Inquisition. Can you guess what Grimnar's reply was?
Yeah, fuck you.
A Grey Knight hero was there, and he basically went, who was the one who violated the sacred laws of parley? He completely ignored the Inquisitor's rant. Who did it? As he's with the Grey Knights on their ship. Who did it? Alan, would you like to explain what happened next?
Logan Grim, the Grey Knight champion said, hero said, it was I. Logan Grimnar looked at him with the look of a million furies and beheaded him.
Damn.
Planted his axe in his head.
Yes.
Told him he could make peace with the ground. Hyperion, who commanded respect. Hyperion was also there. He was also known as the Blade Breaker because he shattered Angron's sword. It was amongst the 100 Grey Knights that fought Angron. And he basically turned the war Months of Shame into a hot war, which resulted in a lot of bad things for the Grey Knights. The Red Hunters and the fucking, well, not the Minotaurs. They weren't around yet.
There was the Minotaurs.
Oh fuck! They changed that. They was the Minotaurs.
Yes, it was the Minotaurs.
Originally, it was the Exorcists.
I think it was all three of them.
Well, that got a lot funnier.
Well,
Anyway, it basically within the first month of the war, the Grey Knights had lost the battleship. Where was it? This is actually a very important thing. The flagship Hand of the Emperor, which had served as the flagship of the First Brotherhood for 10,000 years. The Space Wolves had destroyed it.
Yeah, the Space Wolves said, fuck your battleship, and destroyed it.
Damn.
A battleship which can't be made no more. That's how angry the Space Wolves were.
And the Grey Knights were losing more and more men. Space Wolves were losing it, but here's the problem with the Space Wolves. They're made for anti-Astarte warfare.
Oh,
You don't get a title, the Emperor's Executioners, for nothing.
And also their main rival is the Thousand Suns. They're used to warp fuckery and well, flaker fuckery. So they're pretty much the Grey Knights who are flaker fuckery and Astartes. The Spaniards were like, "Ha! I know all your tricks."
We've seen this before.
I read your book, Rommel. And kicked the ever-living fuck out of them. To the point where basically, Grey Knights suffered multiple causes. The battleship, I want to say Wrath of Mordecai, was critically damaged but salvaged later. The Space Wolves lost multiple strike cruisers to this. But then something else happened. Inquisitor Lord Haradin said fuck, or Canaros, whatever the fuck his name is. This asshole. Hang on, I'll highlight it and send it into the chat. I'll let you guys try to guess how you pronounce that. Because I am not. It's just asshole.
That's fucker.
This a-hole.
It's just asshole.
I sure you want the name Eto.
I think it's Jamasi? Canaros?
Laura Gamasul Nasrus. I think it's Greek.
I don't know and I do not care. Anyway, he basically said, fuck it. We're going to lead a strike at Fenris itself with the entire might of the Red Hunters, the Exorcists, and the fucking Minotaurs chapters.
We gotta do a whole episode of the Minotaurs because I'm pretty sure no one understands why we're so shocked the Minotaurs got their ass handed to them.
Yeah, I don't know what a Minotaur is.
So imagine a chapter that's funded by the High Lords of Terra.
They're pretty much they're given the best gear and are pretty much made to be at the beck and call of the Administratum.
And they to deal with Astartes.
Yeah, they're also anti-Astarte. Their main goal is to go after Renegade and Chaos chapters and kick their ever-living fuck out of them. So they went after the Space Wolves, and the Space Wolves said, "I'll show you how you're actually supposed to fight Astartes."
Yeah, we did it first.
Also, the Minotaurs are said to be extremely fucking brutal.
Yes. But anyway, back to the Months of Shame. They basically reached higher orbit of Fenris, which basically had not but one great company on it, the Scout Company, and basically went, surrender! They went down there, basically started talking to this poor young captain, or this young thing, or Jarl, basically tell him this, and that. He goes, this is above my pay grade, hang on. Let me go get somebody else.
Oh, like, you forgot to say though why they were what actually happened too, because I remember why they're all gone. They were actually already on like a major crusade. That's why only the Scout Company. There were no ships in orbit. Only a few like space stations.
And a few picket ships.
Yeah, it's all there was. Because almost the entire chapter was gone in a major fight. That's why they went and attacked Fenris.
Basically, the chapter was all out doing what they were doing before, aggravating the shit out of the Grey Knights. Which basically stopped with, and I quote, basically, they sent down Inquisitor Jantovic.
Another fucking name.
Oh god, this one's worse. This is either Norwegian or effing Russian, I cannot tell, but I'll let the chat decide.
Annika Yaltor. That sounds Russian.
Annika, and we'll stick with that, Inquisitor Annika, and the Grey Knight Hyperion, who commanded respect amongst the Space Wolves as the Blade Breaker, the one who shattered Angron's Black Sword. They basically went down there, they were supposed to bring their terms to the Space Wolves to get them to surrender. And you know what they all went? They don't pay me enough for this, I'm going to wake Dad.
AKA, he's gonna go wake Grandpa.
They woke the Fell-Handed, the deal with the Inquisitorial Party.
Oh, I love this part.
Oh god.
Who are you? I am Bjorn the Fell-Handed, the last of the company of Russ.
I'll give you 1 second, Kyle. Kyle, your hat is kind of blocking what you're painting.
My what?
Your hat was blocking what you're painting.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Bob.
No, Bob. Basically, they went, wait. You're Bjorn the Fell-Handed. Mind you, the Inquisition has access to the old records. They know, because whenever you deal with an enemy, you look them up. So they probably had read through the history of the Space Wolves, saw Bjorn the Fell-Handed before and went, wait a minute, it's alive? And I quote, and I love this quote: "You fought beside the Emperor." I fought beside a lot of people back in those days, but the Old Father, yeah, I fought beside him. I fought, drank, pissed, and shat to, and actually talked to him. Can you guess what the reaction was?
Pure awe.
They started falling to the knees, and he's like, "No, not you too." He looks at the Great Knight, and he's doing the same. He's like, "Not you too." He's tired of all the worship.
Let me go back to bed.
And basically, their turns were basically the same. He asked for the Space Wolves' adherence to Imperial authority in the chain of command, a Pentian crusade, and to admit guilt for the attacks on the Inquisition. In exchange, the Inquisition and the Imperium at large would take no other action or censor against the chapter. That was their terms. You get to live if you agree to this. Bjorn, right before he was about to, and my guess probably told them to eat gop shit.
I kind of know what he said.
What do you think he said?
I think his exact words were, "You dare to impose these conditions on a first chapter, the ones who fought along the Emperor in the Great Crusade," or something like that. And then I think he told him to, told him to fuck off and prepare for war, something like that.
I didn't get that far. He was basically, your quote is correct. Basically, who are you, younglings, to oppose this against the chapter who carries the Emperor's execution and the blade of execution for the Emperor?
Far off.
And basically, guess what happened next? Inquisitorial fleet, meet the entire Grey Knight, Space Wolf's war fleet, all teleported into surrounded positions.
At the cost of all the rune priests.
No, it actually didn't cost a single wolf priest.
I thought I remember hearing something that they did that dwarf jump so quick because some rune priests actually died.
In any circumstance, they would have fallen, but they can always find Fenris.
All right. Okay.
It's some weird shit. They talk about any other jump to any other world would have cost the lives of many a rune priest. But yeah, this didn't end well.
All I remember is that Logan Grimnar got very, very angry.
Yeah, they basically beat the shit out of the flagship of the fleet. Didn't worry about anything else. Just collapsed the flagship, and teleporter assaulted the flagship's bridge. So I'd like you to imagine this, Kyle. Remember the great company of Logan Grimnar. 90% of the time is equipped all with Terminator armor. So imagine an entire 5-6 squad teleporter assaulting your command bridge.
All I can think is panic.
Panic indeed. It basically ended up, the second he teleported on the ship, he unceremoniously beheaded the Lord Inquisitor.
You just walk up and just fuck.
And then Grimnar himself proceeded to maul the last survivor of the squad Castellan who survived the conflict on Armageddon. Hyperion confronted Grimnar to save his brother, and in a duel that followed, used his psychic powers to attempt to crack the venerated Frost Axe Mordecai. As Hyperion then confronted the Grimnar and the 20 Space Wolves alone. My bad, it was only 2 squads that teleported assaulted. And it looked like this is going to go bad. Bjorn himself teleported up on the bridge. And I quote, "In the name of the All-Father, cease this madness." And the Space Wolf stopped.
Because you always listen to Grandpa.
He basically went, "Okay, we're going to do this. You're going to stop. You're going to tell us. You're going to sit down and tell me of all of the Inquisition, all of the Grey Knights, and we're going to stop killing each other. Those are the new terms."
Didn't he go to some random fucker and said, "Hey, you're now in charge"?
No, he basically told Hyperion, "Those are the terms. Otherwise, this war will continue." And the new Lord and highest ranking Inquisitor, our lovely Lady Russian, basically went, okay, I'm not arguing with somebody who fought beside the Emperor. You're out of your mind.
All right, I'm back.
Also, not good. Oh, you missed most of it. But
Last I heard was Born woke up to talk to the Inquisition. I had to talk to Trazen real fast.
You're gonna have to rewatch it. I'm not talking about.
I'll rewatch the replay. I'll watch the replay.
And I also have a feeling, you know, poor little Russian lady is just like, well, I also just watched half of the fucking Grey Knights who are Terminator Grey Knights get slaughtered, and now there's a goddamn dreadnought here who can also probably crush my head in 5 seconds, and a very angry Grimnar who's holding the head of the High Inquisitor. Okay, I agree.
And I quote, and that same angry chapter master is looking at the dreadnought as if it's his boss.
I agree to everything happily. Make them stop.
Oh, another thing. He told both of them, as he addressed both the Grey Knight and the Inquisitor, told them that no Inquisitive vessel should ever appear above Fenris again. Here are the actual terms. The Spacefolks who had acquired knowledge of the existence of the Grey Knights would not be mind scrubbed, as was customary, and the remaining Grey Knight survivors or Armageddon survivors would be handed over for mind wiping and distribution across the galaxy, not sterilized and put into work camps.
Well, they're just going to get mind wiped, which is actually better.
Yeah, because they actually live and contribute. They accepted the terms, and shortly after, the Inquisitorial force left Fenris. Yet the institutional dispute between the Inquisition and the Space Wolves had not been resolved. As a result, the continued belief was the betrayal of the Imperium's core values. The Space Wolves had never again trusted the Inquisition and moved to frustrate Inquisitors at any opportunity they get.
So pretty much it went from an open war back to a cold war.
And it is show little but hostility towards the Inquisition, and the few indeed are the Inquisitors allowed into the Fang.
So it takes a lot for an Inquisitor to gain the Space Wolves' trust.
Hey. Due to this Cold War, besides their losses on Armageddon, the Grey Knights lost 200 Astartes.
Only 200?
To the Space Wolves.
I'm saying the Space Wolves only lost 200 in this war.
No, those are the Grey Knight losses.
Oh, I think they're the Space Wolves' losses.
The Grey Knight or the Space Wolves don't report their losses, which makes me believe there weren't many. Oh, here it is. The Grey Knight starships were lost and destroyed during Space Wolves, including at least one capital vessel, which was the flagship of the First Brotherhood.
Get fucked.
Get fucked indeed. And, well, several other events happen. Then the second siege of Fenris happens, where Magnus comes back. And this time
Magnus will let you boogaloo.
And this time is banished by the Fell-Handed, Logan Grimnar, and Ragnar Blackmane, the young king.
Who's Ragnar?
He's basically he's the youngest Space Wolf to ever attain the title of Jarl, or Captain.
Oh, okay.
He's very, very, very popular Space Wolf.
I've heard his name before.
And then Gilliman comes and gives them which then gives them a shitload of successor chapters and tells Grimnar, deploy them as you wish.
So now there's even more Space Wolves.
And successor chapters to the Space Wolves.
You know, they're already probably at 10,000 fucking Space Marines. Why not give them more?
Well, it sounds like they're actually doing work, so maybe they'll actually do something with it.
Well, then again, anybody who could take on the Inquisition, the Minotaurs, the Executioners, the Red Hunters, and the Grey Knights, and pretty much win and say, "Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna do what I want, bitch." I think I trust them too. Because fuck the Inquisition.
Now, are you ready to talk about the great companies?
Oh, great! Now I'm ready to want to pour bleach in my ears.
Let me get down there. Let me get down there. Wolfpacks, Blood Claws, Swift Claws, and Sky Claws, Grey Hunters. I'm just naming off specialized. Long Fangs, Wolf Guard, Thunderwolf Cavalry, Wolf Scouts, Lone Wolves, Wolf Blade, yada yada.
There are enough wolves and claws.
Wolves
There's
and
enough-
claws. Yeah, wolves and claws. I'm getting a lot of on that.
There we go. We just named every great company wolf and claw, or even or a combination of both.
Or hunt.
They
God.
are. The great companies are. The first company is known. God damn it, those don't have the names of it.
Fail.
Each one has a special title. Come on, let me find it. The company of the Great Wolf is always known as the wolf that stalks the company of the wolf that stalks the stars. Or stalks between the stars.
Okay,
Always,
so we're still right.
yeah. What the hell is it? God damn it! They don't actually have the names anymore. They used to in the old Space Wolf Codex. I had to find it to tell you. But there's like the Iron Claws, the. Oh, hang on. I bet I could find it. Give me a second.
The astral claws.
No, that's a shit-eating chapter that turned renegade.
Oh, the Aristocrat claws. The venerable abs. We're gonna talk about that. Kyle knows what I'm talking about.
Who?
The venerable abs.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, here
you
it is.
don't know. Watch it. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Their names are actually known as the Champions of Fenris. Is the company of the wolf that stalks between the stars. The Blood Maws, the Sea Wolves, the Sons of Mordecai, the Red Moons, the Death Wolves, the Storm Wolves, the Iron Wolves, the Drake Slayers, the Black Mangs. I bet you can guess who leads them. The Fire Howlers and the Grim Bloods.
Oh, who leads the Black Mains? I can't imagine it was somebody you just said.
Oh, I don't know
couple pages
who.
ago.
Oh, it's a mystery.
Like it could be part of
Oh.
his name.
Yeah. But why is there 3 fucking names for the wolves? The Iron Wolves, the Storm Wolves, and the Sea Wolves? Like what the fuck?
Each one specialized in different things. Iron Wolves are the chapter's armored regiments. The Storm Wolves are its assault groups. I bet you can guess what the Sea Wolves are.
Scuba Steve.
No, it's fleet.
Am I wrong? Scuba Steve.
The Scuba Steve's definitely funnier.
And they all have a war totem, which is something they carry in the battle. I've already discussed the wolf that stalks between the stars.
It's the Sea Wolves a very wet dog?
It's actually a fucking
Smells like wet dog.
gentlemen.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Bob is showing us.
Oh,
I wish
am
I
I-
could make this shit up.
Am I actually right? Fuck, hang on. Where the fuck is it?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey! I'm not too far off.
oh, did you put it in the Discord?
Yep.
He's actually screen sharing. It actually looks like a fucking wet dog.
Oh god. Oh
I
god.
was right.
I'm gonna try to do this and not break everything.
You're probably gonna be wrong. You're probably gonna break everything, Kyle. Yeah, I was right. It looks like a wet dog.
The Thunder Wolf is just the wolf. Iron Wolf is literally a robotic hound. The Sun Wolf is the wolf totem of the Sun Wolf.
And that
Where
one.
is it? The Black Man is just a black dog. The Bloodhound is just a fire-breathing wolf. The Fire Breather is just a dog on fire.
A dog on fire.
And
Then
and fire fur.
And I forgot the last one. The 13th Great Company. The Wolfen.
oh god, the werewolves.
Yeah,
The
fucking
actual furries.
werewolves. Yeah, the
Yep.
true furries.
Yes, sir. The real funny ones. Which, funny enough,
I was like, yeah, I never talked about the wolfen.
Yeah, it's basically a genetic curse that when they start going more animalistic, and they eventually turn into werewolves.
A space marine werewolf. That sounds absolutely fucking terrifying.
Just as terrifying as space vampires.
Blood angels.
I was say, I wonder who's the space vampire.
And suffice to say, the Space Wolves have a very, very brutal recruitment speciality.
Anybody that's seen Hammer and Bolter?
Yeah, I see the Hammer and Bolter episode about that, and oh boy.
Yeah, do I need to tell you what happened with poor Ragnar Blackmane?
Oh god, what happened to him?
He was just undergoing the rites of ascension, which is basically when you become a man of your tribe, and another tribe attacked, wiped him out, kidnapped all their women, and murdered the clan.
Oh,
I'm guessing he went full on murderous with a goddamn
Ragnar was
axe.
killed.
Oh, he was killed?
Yep, he was brought to the edge of death, but he fought with the strength of multiple men, slaying 2 or 3 fucking other tribesmen with one strike each time he struck. So basically, Oleg the Slayer, you've met him if you watch Hammer and Bolter, saw this and went, huh. Jab, jab. Okay, I'm bringing you back to the thing. Funny enough, the asshole who murdered his own father also became a space wolf.
Wait, what?
Inter-clan battle doesn't mean there's a right or wrong. It just means, ooh, I get more recruitments. They did the same thing to the man who murdered slew his father, Ragnar's father. And they were in the same wolf pack.
Do they fight and try to kill each other a lot?
Somewhat, and then they actually learned to act like brothers, to fight as brothers, because their old ties to their old world are dead. You now fight in the company of Russ.
you don't worry about your clan no more. Now you worry about your battle, brother.
Pretty much, it sounds like.
Guard your tongue, whelp, lest I cut it out. I care not for your moon-touched ramblings, nor the tales of your grandmother. Mark it well.
Well, the tales of your grandmother.
AKA, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. We're fighting for Russ. Russ is your father now.
Damn straight. We all gonna be furries together.
Now, are you ready for some funny names of armaments? As we like to make fun of all the all the Primarchs for their names, their way of naming shit.
Who wants to play a game? Every time you hear a claw or wolf in the name, take a shot.
Or frost.
No, not frost. No, wolf or claw.
I thought they got frost swords. Like that's like their thing.
Frost swords. Made normally from the teeth of Kraken. Yes, it's giant. Which imagine a giant, what I think is a Tyranid beast on Fenris.
Yes, there are krakens in the sea. Again, watch Hammer and Bolter and you'll see them, and they are fucking terrifying.
Yes. The warplate of Russ is known as the Armor of Evengar. Very Islamic. And it basically shrug off almost anything. And it has exothermic field generators. Do you know what this does?
The
Oh, yeah, it freezes anything that tries to hit it.
It basically makes a aura of murderous chill around the Primarch at his will. Which is, in the name of Evengar, in the name of Fenris, is the wave of killing frost. AKA, he's like a lich when he walks that you know all those old fucking Viking movies when the door gets pushed in and there's just steam coming in? It's just mist and you can't see shit?
Yes.
That's Russ's armor. Mjolnir, the sword of Banelight. A weapon of truly ancient mystery. The sword of Russ has gone by many names. To the Rembasers of the Great Crusader, it's known as the Bale Knight. A name itself commonplace in Terran mythology, the Malam Narktrum, a dark legend carrying from the Age of Strife, where it's passed through the hands of warlords and tyrants, but to the wolves of Fenris, it's always been known as Mjoln, the Fang of the Wolf King. Take a shot. Taken in battle as a blood-brought prize of victory. The power sword's origin is unknown, a thing of terror and blood against which no armor stands a chance. The silver-white blade inexplicably darkens as it kills, first to the deep red of heart's blood, and then to the featherless, glittering black. Which this weapon also,
as fuck.
aka this is also one of those weapons that supposedly can grant demons true death. Because every demon Russ has ever killed with it has never reappeared into lore.
Oh.
Mind you, that could just be pure shitty writing. But I like to think it's not one of those ancient weapons that can just truly kill a demon.
So one of them comes back.
The Axe of Hellwinter. Russ's favorite weapon. Less strange and important than the darkly fabled blade, it is no less dangerous or beautiful. It's a frost axe. A prince amongst its kind, its edge made with the kraken teeth of a mighty beast, which it gets its name, the Hellwinter. A menace slain by Russ himself before the Emperor arrived on Fenris. Its edge is further amplified by a disruption field, a masterwork of its own supposedly made by... Oh, shit, Ferris had a hand in that. No, he didn't. He wasn't around yet. That's misquoted.
Uh-oh.
Well, maybe he got it. Maybe he had that upgraded when they found Ferris Menace.
Or probably the Emperor did it. The Emperor made some nice shit, too. It could basically split the hull of the armor plate of a battle tank.
Oh, it's an axe that can cut anything. Got it.
Oh, I need to kill that tank here. Let me get the axe.
An axe that could just kill a tank. All right.
No, hey, my Death Star Terminators can do that too.
Yeah, and then they blow up.
Cause
Yeah, Death Shroud Terminator decided to melee an emulator, and then the emulator exploded. You deserve that.
Yes, you did. You engaged in an incendiary tank, and you thought it would not go kaboom.
I had no other way to do it. I had nothing else.
Nerd. Scorch Spitter. Once simply a simple bolter, it was reworked by no hand lesser than Vulcan to form a oversized but perfectly balanced pistol suitable for Russ. In fact, I think this was the gift Vulcan gave when he met Russ, and Russ loves this thing. The point where, in lore, there is not a time, there will be times where you see him without his axe and sword, but there is not a time a Remembracer remembers where he does not have Scorn Spitter.
No, I would think the gift you would give him was a bone-crushing hug.
Yes, the gift was... No, it wasn't given as the first meaning. It was a gift of honor given after the two Primarch's legions fought a bitter campaign at San Katos together. Russ held it in its giver, aka he loved it, and his brother.
I'm guessing Vulcan and them had a very, very good friendship.
Vulcan has good relationships with everybody.
Hey, Vulcan's like the happy guy. He's always happy until he sees an Eldar child.
Well,
we'll get into that later.
A group of Eldar that enslaved people.
We'll get into that later.
We'll talk about Vulcan once we get to the 18th Legion.
18th?
It's the 18th.
The one Legion I like is always the fucking end.
Oh, you also have the 19th, which is Corvus.
I really want to hear the Night Lords.
That's 2 more episodes away. But
and the Lords are gonna rip your ball sack and put over our ball sack.
Oh, it reminded me of the shit they do.
Although I will say this, Bob, I want to take over the 14th Legion.
Oh, the Death Guard?
Yes, I love it. The Death Guard is my favorite.
You are lit. Did I give it? Now the relics of the chapter, the Anvil Shield. It's a massive fucking obsidian-laced adamantium shield wielded by Ajax Rockfist, the personal champion of Rogan Grimnar. And just to tell you how big this boy is, Ajax can't wear power armor.
Hey, what?
He can only fit in Terminator armor.
The motherfucker is so big, he can't fit in power armor.
Yes, at one point, Logan Grimnar was stuck under the remnants of a Land Raider. Ajax picked that fucker up and threw it.
Damn.
Fuck.
Ajax Rockfist. Here, I'll send a picture.
Oh my god, is he gonna be as big as the fucking space shark?
The space shark looks small compared to him.
You know I'm talking about the fucking master, right? The space shark master. Holy god damn, that motherfucker.
Hybros the Red Wake. I am fully aware of who you're talking about. Shameless plug. Dude, Discord.
Okay, I will probably say, I also think the space shark might be a little bit bigger, or just as big.
Here, let me get another picture of full-sized fucking world eaters trying to kill him. Here, this will give you a better size comparison. Mind you, the world eaters are standing on higher ground than him, and he's still taller.
I still remember the one picture of the space shark who was standing in front of a fucking Astardi.
Elementor, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that motherfucker, that space shark, I swear, that motherfucker, the Elementor, was probably up to his goddamn belly.
Yes, his name is Tybros the Red Wake.
Yeah, I know, I can't remember his name, but I still think he might be bigger. He is actually quoted as the biggest Astarte.
Nope, there is actually one bigger.
Oh, who the hell's that one?
We'll talk about him when I get to his chapter, when we get to his episode.
I want to know this motherfucker.
Believe me. He's from the exact legion you think he'd be.
Okay, well, okay, yeah.
The armor of Asphalt Stormwrath. A piece of technology from the Dark Age. It has technological mechanisms able to repair damage and heal rents caused by Power Blade and Plasma Bolt. Yes, he has nanomachines, son.
Okay.
Russ's Warplate, the Axe Morkai, Hellwinter's Belts of Rust, which is basically powerful girdles incorporated potent gravatic force fields, forged by the Iron Priest, Staff Black Soul after Russ's disappearance. The Bite of Fenris, a bolt gun of extreme power, the Black Death. Is said to be amongst the deadliest weapons ever forged. Supposedly, it is fucking what?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Yeah, no, I don't believe that. I'm not going further with that.
Okay, no, wait, you gotta explain now.
It's supposedly a weapon that can, if it ever cuts a foe, it will give them true death. I refuse to believe a random fucker made this. I think that's misquoted.
Yeah, that's very, very possible.
Black Snow Charms, basically just another fucking thing they stole off something else.
Are they magpies also?
Kinda. Mind you, this thing does the same shit as Russ's armor.
So it makes a cool little mist.
Yes, it makes killer fucking frost around you. Mind you, this also disrupts las weapons.
Turn on the refrigerator!
Because remember, what's the main killing force of a las weapon? Heat.
Laser.
I will still say it's a fucking photon laser. I still will always say this.
Depending on the brand. Anyway. And then you have the fucking Frostblords, Bella Winter's Teeth, Fenris Pattern Wolf Helm, yada yada. Firefang.
Alright, 4 shots coming.
Fist of Damatus, the Fist of Rust, Bowhammer, Fenlia, Frostblades, Frost Claws, Frost Fangs, Frost Furies, Glacius Weapons, Glimmer Frost Crystals, which these things are fucking terrifying.
Should have went with the frost down, I told you.
Yeah, I'd be fucking dead by now.
I am taking shots every time I say these words, mind you. I'm going to sleep good tonight.
You're gonna die next time we play Cuphead if we do what we're planning on doing.
Hey,
God.
my challenge to that stands. Every time you die, I'm taking a shot.
Bob's gonna pass out in the first 2 minutes.
I'm not putting your death on my hands, Bob.
You're not doing it.
You tried to keep me out of the hospital.
You are going to fail.
The most closely guarded secrets of the chapter and crystals themselves are beyond priceless. They basically make weapons that can freeze things solid to the point where it will kill them.
Yes, Bob, yes. We're talking about shots. Every time you hear Frost or Fang or Wolf, you take a shot.
Yes, every time you hear what? Frost, Claws, Fang, Wolf. Is there another one?
Well, that's it.
And then when me and Alan play Cuphead again, probably this coming weekend, maybe. We're not sure if we're still gonna do it like on a Friday like last time. But Bob says he's gonna take a shot every time we die.
Both of you, not one of you.
So Bob is going to die.
I was going to die because I die a lot in this game.
No, I mean if you fail a mission, as in you both die at once.
You're still going to die.
You're still going to...
You did not watch us fight the dragon. It took an hour.
An hour and a half.
That sounds like good times.
Have you not watched that episode?
No, I haven't.
You watch it.
Grimfrang's Claw, Great Wolf Pelts, Hellfrost Weaponry, the Helm of Darafrost, Hellblitter, which is a relic rune blade, the Hood of Grimnir, Hell's Hood of Darkness, Ice Tooth, Kraken Bone Swords, Kraken Maw. That was the one that got broken due to Angron's angriness.
Angron's angriness.
Malkir, Magnar Runes, the Mantle of the Fallen Wolf, the Mantle of the Ice Troll King, Mordekai's Claws, Mjolnir the Sword of Banelight, Murder Claws, Night Wings, the Belt of the Beowulf, the Belt of the Doppelganger, a grapple whatever the fuck it is.
He says the belt of like thing is no, Daddy, no. Taking the belt off.
This one's carried by Lucas the Trickster, which actually makes a holographic clone of him.
Oh, okay. I would probably say this though. Probably going up 2 hours though.
He said this was going to be a long one.
The runic Terminator armor of Nagi Stormcaller, the Pelt of the Wolf, and the runic staffs, runic totems, Singrin, Skullbutter, the Spear of Rust. I'm not reading all that. The Staff of the Stormcaller, the Storm Rider, which is literally a sled carried by a gravitic sled pulled by two fucking Thunderwolves that Grimnarg rides in the battle. That's not a joke. He's Santa Claus.
Oh my god.
Teeth of the Blizzard. Tangar's Plasma Blade. What?
I've got a plasma blade? Is it a lightsaber?
Though this weapon appears to be an anciently finely decorated knife, but actually houses a plasma generator in the handle. When thrown, the blade generates an intense plasma field that can penetrate most armor. Yes, it's a throwable lightsaber.
Wow. He has a fucking lightsaber. God damn it.
True Claw, Bjorn's weapon of choice. Widow, a heavily customized heavy bolter. Wolf amulets, wolf claws.
Wolf more shots.
More shots.
Wolf helm of rust, wolf pelts, wolf stone helms, wolf proof. Hang on.
Alright, that's 6, Bob.
I know, I'm taking them.
Another
The
Alan's birthday? Oh god.
Please don't.
Wolf, who said that?
We
Alright,
took
please,
Alan
please.
to the bar for his birthday,
aware.
and yeah, a lot of throwing up.
The wolf and stone, god damn it, and worm claw. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm gonna get sick. Well, that's enough of that, because now we gotta lead into a quote about the 7th very quickly. Which, I want to see if you can guess who this is actually about.
Oh, I meant more the Bow birthday. Oh, God.
Oh, the Bow birthday. Oh, that one. Oh, I forgot about that one. Bow just passed out behind the couch. We didn't know where he was for a while.
Oh, god damn it.
That's funny.
All right, no, enough of birthdays. Bad memories.
God damn it. Alright. Are you ready, folks, for a quote?
Final quote.
Now, you said this quote, we're going to guess who it's about, not who's saying it?
Yes, who is it about?
Okay.
For others, the Great Crusade ended long ago. For us, it will not cease until all the worlds of mankind are united once more and the Emperor's Golden Age returns.
I have no idea.
That's the quote?
That's the quote. I can give another one if you like.
Who it's a? You say who this is about?
Yep.
Gilliman?
Nope.
Okay, I don't know then.
Gilman's the 13th.
So this is like a legion we're trying to guess here. Ever great glory, blah 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 blah. Imperial Fists.
Here, let me send you another one. Let me find the actual quote.
Raven Guard?
I thought he said the Korax like the at the end.
Okay.
Let me find you it again.
So peaceful.
In description of their victories in the oldest days, is described by Onlook, it was as if the hand of the Emperor descended and gripped with an unbreakable fist.
Oh, the Imperial Fist.
Yep, I wasn't gonna take a shot in the dark. Kyle, I'm sorry.
I said Imperial Fist. The fuck?
You literally went is it the Imperial Fist? Question mark?
Which Imperial Fist left my motherfucking mouth?
I don't accept participation trophies.
Fuck you. You're as bad as the Emperor.
Yes.
No, he's worse.
No, I'll give you another better quote.
You know what?
No.
I'm telling on you. I'm telling fucking Grandma fucking Gilliman. Gillicuddy.
Gillimam.
Gillimam is sadly in the grave. God rest her soul.
Ah, fucking go for the
Emperor,
war.
you mean? Heresy.
Yes. There is only one God, the Emperor of mankind. Who did you think I was talking about, Magos?
I don't know. You just say God. You always supposed to say Emperor.
He thinks you're talking about the Void Dragon.
There is no thing as a Void Dragon.
Know about it. But anyway, folks, I gotta take far more shots before this night is done. That's our episode on the Space Wolves.
I think it's time to go.
Oh, you guys calling her now?
Yes. Do you want to do a paint shell?
I got no, God no. I'm fucking exhausted from work today. But I got a whole batch of the cloth, all like the first one. I just gotta get the second one to get the orange color that I'm doing now. I got quite a bit going on this kill team.
All right.
Emotional damage.
Emotional.
Oh boy, I was ready for that. Oh God. Before we go, I do gotta play one thing for Cicero. And I gotta find it here. I gotta wait a couple seconds because Bob played a thing. I'm gonna play this one for Cicero. Here we go.
This quiet offense, Slanesh.
And T-Pain.
Things shall get
And I'm
loud
T-Pain.
now. We are amplified.
Oh yeah! Here we go! Yeah!
Hear that?
Oh,
So
that's
he
good.
always wanted a craft world dance party.
Craft World Dance Party. God, I remember we only have. Oh, this one here, Bob. This one's for you. I'm gonna play this one. This is a long one. Little bit of a long one.
What the fuck is that?
Baneblade!
No, the long one was the one I wanted, but they fucked it up. I think we could do the soundbite better. I like to do that one. So, you've all seen the movie, oh god, what's it called? Was it Braveheart? Where Mel Gibson, the crazy guy, who's all like, you know, like in love with the Emperor. But he does like they'll never take our freedom, right? Well, it's his whole beginning fucking speech. The whole speech. And they go, they'll never take our Baneblade!
Oh god, when he screamed Baneblade, you could really hear the T-Pain.
Is it still on?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it broke.
Uh-oh.
No, I said it for 3 minutes.
You
Oh,
can set it for 3 minutes? seconds. So I can sit down. Yeah. What?
Oh god. Oh, now it stops.
Oh
Let me
god.
see how long I can actually set this for. Max time.
Probably an hour.
Oh god. What's he
3
doing?
minutes.
3 minutes is
Oh.
the max. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, minute and 2.5 minutes.
Okay. That's funny. Oh
Nice.
god. Oh.
You gonna do the outro now, Kyle?
Oh, I suppose. Well, thank
Thank
you.
you everybody for joining us. This has been the Art of Lore Show. And I am now a demon. So we have a Discord, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, we have all that fun shit. You can find it thereabouts. We do this every Monday, 8 o'clock. You know, if you want to know when the next one is, just shoot us a follow. We do the occasional paint shows, the occasional games, like we might do Cuphead again. We already did one session, we might do another one here. And then I think they're talking about another game, Battle Block, maybe, for shits and giggles. So we're gonna play random shit like that until fucking Dark Tide comes out. Oh, I can't wait for that.
Oh, when is Dark Tide coming out?
September. Fucking Bob's having fun with the sounds.
Yeah, we got sound alert, so feel free to play any of them. You got some free ones if you guys want to play those. They're pretty good.
We got some for shits and giggles.
And you so you can change Kyle's voice to whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I put bits on the ones that make it really high. So, I'm trying to save myself a little bit of dignity. Oh, then we finally got the channel points so you can spend your purity seals. But yeah, this has been the Art of Lore Show. This was our furry episode, the Space Wolves.
Space Furries.
The Space Furries. Let me see.
Anybody we can raid? Jake Hollow's been here I saw Jake Hollow in here, so if we can raid him, that'd be great.
He may have been in here, but he's not live.
Is there anybody to raid?
You know what? Let me take a look. I never actually looked
God,
around.
I
see if
knew
could
you would
find
do that.
somebody.
Sub has it.
You preview locked the goddamn Pitbull to high bits.
You got
You
spend
are a
money, Bob?
smart man. No, I'm not, but you are a smart man.
Make you spend that money.
Now you got to figure out a way to make us all into robots.
Dude, I was trying to figure out how I could make that work, but it was not having it. I gotta play with it some more.
I can always track. Since I have that app, I can always just switch to whatever you're using.
It's what I'm using. I'm using that app.
I have that too, so we can always just switch it. Oh, we gotta figure that out. Or maybe we can link it onto the here or something. We can figure out a way.
All right, let me see what I got here. Oh, there's a guy. Looks like he's painting Vol. So more sister action if you guys are looking for that.
Let's do it.
Oh, let me change to this. There we go. Of course, he's got to have a long ass name. Oh, and I'll set this up. I'm gonna try to set this up. I'm still learning things. That's why they gave me a button, because I suck at this.
Press the button.
Oh, there we
See,
go.
Kyle, you need to have a big red button that says Exterminatus, so when you
For
slam
the
it.
Emperor! Ah, hotshot! Thank you for the follow.
Oh, thank you.
Another one in the book. Put Magos
Oh
in the
God.
queue. Alright, well, we gonna go raid us. Mini Wicked painting.
In fealty of the God Emperor, our undying Lord.
Oh,
and
God.
the grace of the Golden Throne, I declare Exterminatus.
I declare Exterminatus. Ah, Thought I did that a while ago. Apparently not.
So we're committing exterminatus in the stream. We're gonna blow the stream up and go right.
Oh, is that going to be our ending thing? We declare exterminatus?
Yeah.
Codex Astartes does not support this action.
No.
All right. Well, thank everybody for stopping by, and go check out Wicked Mini Painting.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.